Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome to Theme Hospital. And why am I playing this now? Well, actually, because I just had a really nasty cold. That's why I missed a few days on putting out videos and all that stuff. So I figured there's no better time than now to see if we can cure some patients. Hopefully, not, let too many of them die, but we'll see because this RTS genre is not exactly my forte, but we'll just hope for the best. Yes, and let's just enjoy this lovely little opening cinematic. Okay then, so we're all clear on how things operate. So yeah, now let's put our name over there and see where we're at. So yeah, I figured there's no better time than to play good old Theme Hospital than the spot when I've just had that goddamn cold, and just I'm still kind of suffering from the effects of that. It's not completely away, but hopefully I'm in good enough shape to do at least a little bit here. So an important point is that I am really, really bad at RTS games. Like I like a few of them, like StarCraft and such, but I'm really crap at them. So that's why we're going. Sorry, not hard, easy. Just trust me. First off, it's easy circa 1997 RTS. That means not actually easy, for one. And secondly, I'm really bad at every RTS ever, so it's just, yeah. Not my first game, no low res. Okay, good. Yay, let's do this. And so we'll be looking for to cure 10 people and make sure my reputation doesn't drop below 200. Sure. And indeed, we're here to build hospitals and have hopefully a decent time doing that. Let's see here. And I'm not gonna, slave away at reading every single, description of the rooms because it's really not that complex of a game on its face, or the complexities come from building in the right spots and right amount and such. You don't really need to understand completely of like what is the exact thing of every single diagnostic machine of whatever. But yeah, so first off, we need a receptionist to our receptionist table. You seem very qualified, so there we go. Oh, and yeah, so indeed, the green bar there is the staff ability. So yeah, it's not exactly as one might say a tutorial or such of this game. I'm just gonna see if I can get things going here, and I'm sure you'll pick up what I'm just doing here in very few moments if you haven't played this game in the past already. It's really just you build something called a GP's office here, which it's just the room where the GP tries to diagnose what is wrong with the patient. And before I forget, I might as well actually just the announcements are funny, but they'll kind of interfere with me if they are, you know, too loud. So I can't, I think, turn them. Oh, sorry, there. They can be funny, but it's kind of like I think they just get in the way of me explaining out of what I'm doing here. So yeah. Okay, next up, I don't really have a good, you know, a proven order of which is the pro way to do these things. So just to see if we can build an inflation clinic, which indeed is a clinic in which they treat patients who have something called an inflated head or a bloated head or something like that. It's just, the point is, build one of every kind of room, and it should work. That's how I'm approaching this, okay? We'll keep learning the ins and outs while we go this, yes? Good. Okay, great. And indeed, if my mind seems a little muddled, it's because I am indeed not quite 100% yet. I'm still a bit sick. So, yeah. And in here we put a general diagnosis place thing, like so. And there we are. And I always tend to buy like one extra item of all the, well, extra items that I can put in these rooms. I'm under the impression that they give some needed just comfort or such to the room, like that they're a good thing to make, I hope. At least a radiator is good to be in every room to keep the place warm. That's what I know. I'm not exactly sure about the rest, but the plants, I think, make the rooms more, you know, just happy. I hope. And indeed, we'll get to the plants in a moment. I'll need to keep doing stuff here. So, a pharmacy to this little corner here. And again, one of each different extra item. So there, and there. I hope it's not too important where I put those. It's, you know, details. So extra items make staff more comfortable and improves their performance. So there we go. Yes, good. What am I missing here? I'm still missing a psychiatric and a ward. I'm thinking maybe the psych can go here, because it's roughly the same-ish size as the general diagnosis room, which is, yeah. Again, essentially the point is to have all the different diagnosis rooms and all the different treatment rooms, if that's possible. And you really, I don't think you'll really run into a situation ever where it wouldn't be, I hope. I have to imagine, at least. So let's put a skeleton there, and a bookcase goes there, and just let's see here. There? Maybe? Yeah. Okay, and if I want to put a doctor here, he'll need to have something called, you know, he needs to be a psychiatrist on top of being just a doctor. We'll get to the staff hirings when I'm done building the rooms. Let's see here. A ward? Yeah, okay, good. So the thing is, the minimum size of a ward is that big, I think. Yeah. But I don't think I would ever use this to square area to anything else, so I might as well just fill it out there and just put this as a full-on thing like so. I'm not sure if I can fit more than 3 beds there still, but I can try. So, and maybe 2 radiators, because it's a big room, so I have two radiators to have just more heat to go through there. I hope it'll work that way. So let's see here. So let's put a bed and bed, and a bed, and a bed. That could work. The extra items don't usually take that much room, so the plant could go, for example, there. The bin, I'm sure it has a place, and there we go. That works just fine. Okay, good. And then, what am I still missing stuff? Well, the staff room and the toilets are the next thing. So essentially we have probably way too much room in this hospital building at this point. So I could make a really big either staff room or toilet or both, really. But let's see if what would be an The efficient person would probably put the staff room roughly in the center, so they'll then go to and from their working spot to that, you know, relatively quickly. So just do. And if I can, you know, a large-ish staff room should help keep the people, you know, relatively happy, because if the employees are unhappy, they'll start demanding increased pay and all that stuff. I don't know exactly the complete ins and outs of how that, you know, ends up working out, but it sounds like it's not a bad idea to have them, you know, be happy. So there we go. A TV in the corner there to be just. I actually don't need the extra sofa. I think we're good. And put the radiators where I can fit them. There you go. Plant there. That's fine. That's a very, you know, everyone can see the TV in the corner quite nice. Yes, good. Details. I swear I've been to an engineering school for like a bit. Oh well. So now I'm wondering if the considering the fact that the ward is over there, I might as well put the toilets in this corner, just because then it'll be closer to more more facilities, in that if they're waiting to go to the ward, then they are closer to the toilets, the customers, I mean. So I'm not exactly sure what's like the optimum amount of toilets and sinks, but let's just go with 10 and see if I can fit all of them in, maybe? So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oop. There we go. 10, 11. Oh, right, there's 11. Right, that's actually, that complicates things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably don't need all those. I just got this feeling. And again, I promise I'm a very good builder person thing. Yes. Oh, jeez. Does the bin even fit anywhere? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. I hope people can actually just, you know, still, you know, normally walk around in my hospital, but, you know, details, it'll happen, I'm sure. But yeah, the rest of these I don't probably need. 3... Why did I buy 3 fire extinguishers? That's a little weird. I mean, I can have 1 right there, for example. Okay, so now we have those, and next up we might as well just hire the doctors and such we need. So, again, I'm looking for the best psychiatrist, which would be probably you. So, over there. And the other guys, I think they can be just normal doctors. I'm pretty sure. Which, I believe it can help in keeping my, you know, wage costs down when I don't need to have super psychiatrists, more than one of them. The other ones can be just normal doctors. So, as far as I understand, the staff quality does matter in that I have a very, very vague memory that back in the day when I played this game, I had, at least on one level, I had 2 GP's officers, these diagnostic dudes over here. And that's ended up... I'm gonna take this dude just because he's you know, good at what he does, and you know, he can maybe give some leave to the other psychiatrist here if necessary. But so I had 2 GPS officers at some point. They're all psychiatrists, all the good ones. Fine, I'll take it. Where all the patients sort of went to just preferred the better doctor, so that the queue was much longer to his office than to the other one. So it does matter, and maybe he could be then, you know, faster and all that good stuff. So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's just. Oh wait, before I buy benches and stuff, just let's. Well, for one, let's get all the handymen we can. I have no idea how many handymen per, you know, items I should have. Like, handymen help fix things like these inflators in these clinics, and also they water the plants and keep things clean when there's, you know, trash or vomit or whatever. So they help with all that stuff. But I have no idea like what's the correct like handyman to, you know, space ratio. So that's a complete toss-up every time. But I'm gonna need at least 2 nurses. You're really good, so I'll have you there. Thank you. And I also need a nurse for the ward, which will probably be the number... you. Richmore, thank you. So you in there. Very good. So, yeah. So now I need to buy, like, benches and drinks machines and that sort of stuff to the corridors here. To just have spots where people can sit and wait, and how to be warm, and to have some happy plants. And the drinks machines actually do help me in that they... the patients will just, well, as is hopefully fairly obvious, they will buy drinks from that, so it is a good thing to have. So let's see here. Let's put one in that corner as I just did, and maybe one in... one in there, one in there, one in there, one there. Okay, the benches are a little tricky in that it can be surprisingly difficult to place them in spots where they're not in the way, I find. So let's hope I manage to do that just good enough, because I have made the mistake before of just blocking... Right, like that wouldn't work. But that can be there. And I'm hoping I can just make this work. And a couple of more benches I will probably just put near here so they can wait for the ward if they need it. Just place the fire extinguishers where, you know, feels appropriate. Doesn't really matter that much, I hope. Again, I actually don't know if that doesn't matter, but, you know, it's just, that's the bad at strategy games Creo sticks talking, so we'll see how that goes in the end. I'm trying to think where would be good to put extra radiators. So, I really am not sure if I need to truly keep these spacious areas warm as well, but just to cover the base, let's just make them at least look happy. I don't know if I'll be able to build new rooms in this level, but if I can, then I'll just need to do some cleaning. It'll be fine. I don't know if I can put a plant there and it would just work, so I think I'm pretty good with this. So again, a couple of more plants there. That's fine, whatever. Okay, good. There's no more handymen still, but now I think I have, at least in theory, my place should be operational. So, oh right, I wanted a few more benches to next to the ward there. So there, and there, and open hospital and hope it goes. And oh, and I didn't explain the speed there. So yeah, so I can slow down the speed in order to build efficiently, and then I can just put on this fast speed when I need to just have things go forward and just get patients and see how it goes. There you are, first patient. Yeah, well, she can at least, you know, move around the corridors fine, so that's good. And went to the ward. Okay, it seems like the thing is, you know, practically speaking, it works. So okay, and that's the bloated head syndrome thing, that over there. I'm not sure if my peeps are good enough to ooh. These are funny. Your team has discovered a new condition. It is heaped piles. Cause: standing around by water coolers. Symptoms: patient feels like he or she is sitting on a bag of marbles. Cure: a pleasant yet powerfully acidic drink dissolves the piles from the inside. A new condition has been found. Okay then. Oh, I can now hire one more handyman. I might as well have at least one more, I hope. Also, financials are not my strong suit in this game, so if at some point I you know, mess that part up, that's just that's just gonna happen, you know. So, oh well, details. Oh boy. Okay. Also, one thing that, oh, well, we just saw there, bloated head going. Sir Reginald Crumbly has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Let's issue an invitation to him, sure. And indeed, yeah, so the VIP visits are like these, well, top hat people who come to look at your place, and if it's good enough, then you'll get, I believe, a cash bonus or a reputation bonus, or either or, if it's good. If it's bad, then ouch. But usually they're, at least in the beginning, fairly lenient on that. But I think he's about to enter the area here. There you are. That is the VIP we were talking about there. So he'll keep looking, and he'll, you know, look at things like how efficiently things are going in the hospital, and if it's clean, probably, and all that good stuff. So there we are. And we have a new condition. Let's read. It is the squits. Cause: eating pizza found under the cooker. Symptoms: surely you can guess. Cure: a glutinous mix of stringy pharmaceutical chemicals solidify the patient's innards. Yay! And now we have the results. After visiting your hospital, Sir Reginald Crumbly remarked, "What a well-run hospital. Thanks for inviting me to it. You have been awarded a cash grant of 1,200 and the reputation in the community has been boosted." Very good. So indeed, it's always advantageous to issue those invitations when the opportunity rises, if you feel even vaguely confident that your hospital doesn't just, suck the big one. So there, I hope that's good enough then. Ooh, and we have a question mark. Now here's the thing. This is gonna happen a lot, especially in the later levels, where we have exhausted all our diagnosis machines on this patient, and we are still not sure what is wrong. What shall we do with the patient? There is an 83% chance that we have identified what type of invisibility the patient has. I can send it home, send him home or her, take a chance on the possible cure, or get the patient to wait while I build more diagnosis rooms. The waiting option isn't useful unless I can actually build rooms that can understand what's wrong with him more thoroughly. I'm not the expert on this game, but I believe that doesn't help me here. In that it's sort of capped at every level, like what conditions you can cure. Oh, so there's that. So I'm not sure if I have now beaten the level, but let's see here, because every once in a while it just pushes forth these high score things. So honestly, the best of Hall of Shame isn't too bad on the first level, I think. So we have no deaths, so we have 16 cures. We're not the richest, but I've never been the economics guy. So that's just not what I'm good at. Ooh, but but I do have a salary that is on par with other hospitals. That's actually, I guess, more or less kinda okay then. Okay then, that's pretty okay. We have, most valuable hospital, and we have a good population, amount of people visiting here, and the best reputation of last year, and it's very clean. So I get an added reputation bonus and some cash with these awards. If the hospital is bad, then those are gonna be bad. Yay! Dear Creostix, jolly good! You have made excellent progress at your hospital. We have found somewhere else for you to run. If you fancy a change of scenery and a fresh set of challenges, you don't have to accept, but it might be worthwhile if you do. The salary is 16,200. Do you want a job at Sleepy Hollow Hospital? Very good. So I'm gonna say yeah, but indeed, as I was saying, in the case of that one invisibility patient, I was never going to get in that level the ability to reliably cure invisibility of any kind. So I think. So it wouldn't have helped me at all to have the patient wait, because eventually, if people wait long enough, they'll just die on your corridor, and that's bad. So I should have either just taken the chance, and if it fails, that also kills the patient. So it's a risk always, and or just send the patient home. So I don't remember exactly what is the level where you can start curing invisibility reliably, but not at this point yet. But indeed, I'm gonna accept this, but that'll be the next level. So I'm gonna call it here, and I'll then start a new episode at the beginning of the next level. So I don't know how many of these I'll do, like maybe a few, but I feel very confident in saying I'll probably not reach the, the story campaign levels, well, the campaign levels end, because again, it's a 90s RTS, and even on its easiest setting, it's probably gonna be too hard for me at some point. So there's that. But it's at least at this point, it's still fun. But I do hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really, really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.